The world around her was silent. The air hung heavy and dry, the sky a pale gray that seemed to have forgotten the sun. The land was cracked and lifeless, scattered with the remains of what once was broken cars, shattered homes, and twisted metal half buried in the dust. The wind moaned softly across the emptiness, whispering stories of ruin and lost time. In the midst of this desolate place walked a young girl. Her bare feet touched the dry ground softly, her white dress brushing against her legs as she moved. She had no memory of how she came to be there, only that something within her kept her walking forward, a pull, gentle but certain. Then, up ahead, she saw it. A single door stood upright among the ruins, tall, shining faintly, and impossibly clean. It was open, though there was no wall, no frame, nothing to hold it up. Just a door, waiting. The girl stopped. The world around her was dull and gray, but the light from the open doorway shimmered like water. She felt drawn to it, as though her heart recognized something her mind could not yet name. Slowly, she stepped closer and crossed through. The moment she did, everything changed. The air turned cool and fragrant, filled with life. She found herself standing on clear, smooth glass that reflected light in every direction. All around her was water, not still, but alive, an endless ocean swirling beyond the glass walls that enclosed the space. Sunlight streamed through the waves, filling the place with golden hues that danced across the floor. Two great angels stood by the door she had entered. Their presence was calm yet mighty, their wings vast and white as snow. They didn't speak, but their eyes were kind, and their light-filled forms radiated peace. Then she saw him. At the center of the great glass sanctuary sat Jesus, clothed in pure white, his face radiant with gentleness and power. He was seated on a great chair, his hands resting on an open Bible that glowed softly. Around him sat young angels, listening intently as he read from the Word. His voice filled the room, deep, calm, and alive with love. Every word seemed to breathe warmth into the air. The girl felt her heart leap. She walked closer, quietly, until she found a place among the angels. As Jesus read, she listened, and for the first time, she felt completely whole. The words washed over her like sunlight on water, filling her with peace. Every sound resonated deep inside her soul, as if the truth had always been there, waiting for her to remember. The place pulsed with life, every heartbeat in harmony with the voice of the one who spoke. She sat for what felt like eternity, lost in the sound of the Word, wrapped in warmth, love, and light. Then suddenly, her curiosity stirred. She turned her head and saw that the door she had entered was still open. Beyond it lay the dry land, distant, broken, but calling faintly. She wondered what might lie beyond it now. With a quiet glance toward Jesus, she rose and walked back to the door. The angels stepped aside, but watched her with knowing eyes. Outside, the silence returned. The air was heavy again, the sky unmoving. She walked across the barren land once more, until she saw a narrow path that hadn't been there before. It led toward something dark, an endless ditch that seemed to swallow light itself. When she reached its edge, she stopped. The hole was deep and silent, darker than night. A faint wind blew from within it, cold and hollow. She felt a strange pull toward it, but something stronger held her back, a whisper of the same voice she had just heard. She took a step back, then another. She knew this was not her path. Turning around, she followed her own footprints until she saw the shining door once again. It stood open, glowing softly in the distance. With relief blooming in her chest, she stepped through. Inside, nothing had changed. The angels still stood by the door, their wings gleaming. Jesus was still seated, reading from the Bible, his voice steady and full of love.